Hey guys, in this video we are going to be making digital papers. Okay, I just want to show you, I'm here in Insight Factory quick, and I want to show you, I just searched digital paper and I'm looking through the trends, and there's a lot of different digital papers that are trending, that you can make in Midjourney or Kittle or any of your preferred AI programs. Even you can even make them by hand in Canva or Photoshop, wherever. I'm going to show you a couple shops here quick. This one, this Nightingale Craftery, they've been on Etsy since early 2003, and they have an estimated revenue so far of $171,000, and it's all digital, clip art and digital papers. Here's another one. Last year, Fantasy Digital's $68,000 in the last year, roughly, with digital papers and like junk journal kits and stuff. Okay, so we already did a video showing you how to make a junk journal page, so we're going to do some seamless digital papers today. Okay, here's another one. It's a little bit older, 70,000 in roughly 4 years. Not quite as high as sales as some of the others have, but there's a lot of money to be made with digital papers. So we're going to close these out, and I'm going to go back here to Etsy, and I already searched digital papers. Now I'm going to search and refine this by top reviews, and I am also going to add digital downloads, okay, just to make sure all the other crap gets filtered out. And then I'm going to look down through here, and I'm going to look at some of these best sellers to see if we can get some ideas. All right, so let's take a look here. This one's pretty cool, the abstract digital papers. All right, looks like an alcohol ink type of creation. So let's open Midjourney. And now my Midjourney looks a little different than yours, probably because I've been using it a long time. And once you generate so many images, you can use this web-based Midjourney. But I will go into the Discord just to make sure we're all using the same. Okay, and all right, now I am in my Midjourney. So I am thinking, let me look at this, and we're just going to tinker here a little bit because we're just looking at that one and trying to get an idea of what kind of prompt we should use to create something similar. So I'm going to go alcohol inks, bright bold colors, abstract design, and geometric circles and squares. And then we're going to make this seamless, and I'm going to add the tile command onto the end just to make sure it does tile and is seamless. So let's try that prompt and see what happens. Okay, this is what it gave us. Not exactly what I was looking for, but these are still some pretty cool designs. All right, you could absolutely make digital paper packs out of these images. All right, let's rerun that. That'll give us 4 more. All right, and here's our second batch. Again, these are, not this style, but, whoops, they are very nice, and they will make a great pack of digital papers. Now, I usually try to keep my clip art and digital paper packs to typically 10 to 12 images, at a time, you know, in one bundle. So I'm going to rerun this again. So we get 4 more to give us 12. All right, and now that's finished. And again, there's 4 more really cool seamless digital packs. So what we're going to do is we are just going to upscale all 12 of these. Let's go down here, do these last 4. Okay, now I know I've shown you this before. I have my designs toolbar here. I am going to send these images right to my designs, and we are just going to upload each one of these so we have them in my designs so we can upscale them and make them the size we want. And I'm not worried about file names because I'm going to rename them at a later time anyway. So I am just clicking on the send to my designs into my Midjourney folder. All right. Yeah, these are some really cool looking designs. Okay, now that wasn't what we were going for, but there's our first set of 12 made right there. Even though it's not exactly what we were shooting for, we still got a really cool set of papers. All right, so now let's look some more here. What do we have? All right, we could do watercolor, ombre. We could do, I mean, and here's just simple plain pastel colors. You know, you could do something like that. We can do glitter papers. You know, there's so many different ideas. So, oops, wrong one again. So I'm going to do something completely different. We're going to do Imagine. And now in our prompt, I'm going to do grunge, vintage style, shabby paper, neutral color palette. Did I spell that right? Okay, and again, seamless. And tile. All right. Let's see what we get here. Okay, and here are the 4 papers they gave us. These are all really nice. Again, I am partial to 1 and 2, I think. So what you could do is you could have Midjourney, if there's 1 or 2 you like particularly, you can have Midjourney vary the first image and it will make more similar to that. Okay, here's 4 that are all based off of the first image. So they all look grungy and shabby and really cool. That's a really nice set of digital papers there. All right, let's try another prompt. And you see I'm being really basic with my prompt here. I'm not you know, going crazy in depth with it. I mean, you can, and you can just sit and play around with different prompts until you find something you like. Right, this time I think I'm going for various wild, let's do assorted wildflowers, watercolor, splash, boho style, neutral colors, and seamless, and tile once again. Actually, let's do pastel. pastel colors and see what we get here. All right, and now here's this set done, and again we have some really cool patterns here. There's watercolor florals. Let's upscale 1. Take a better look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Let's upscale 4. That is really pretty. And again, you know, you can simply vary this one now. You could vary that and get 4 more that are similar to that image. So you could put together a bundle based on this one image that you liked. Okay, and here's the 4 that were generated from that single image. And again, they're all very similar. So you could definitely turn this into a very, very similar bundle pack of wildflower backgrounds. Okay, let's see what else. So I'm really just showing you how simple it is to make these seamless patterns for digital paper, and I do want to show you that these are in fact seamless. All right, we're going to download this one to the work in progress folder, and I'm going to go to pattern checker just so you can see that tile command at the end ensures that we're getting seamless patterns every time. So this is really, again, a very nice paper, what would be a digital paper. Let's go back up here to a couple of these others that we did and check those for their seamlessness. Let's upscale number 2 here. We'll take a look at that quick. Let's save image. Let's go back over here. Drag this one in. And again, that is seamless too, and that just looks really nice. That's a great design there. I really like that one. Okay, and how about we check one of our first ones, our 12 that we sent to Midjourney. Okay, let's take a look at a couple of these. These are all really cool. Really, really. Let's look at this one. Save image, pattern checker, drag that in, and that one is seamless as well. All right, that looks really cool. Okay, so you see how simple it is to create these seamless patterns. Okay, let's look back over here. How about this one? What is this one here? What's this one got? All right, so this is a vintage boho, I'd call it, shabby. All right, let's try one of those. All right, and again, you will have to play with your prompts. You know, I am just doing this as we're going along together. I have not sat down and worked out any detailed prompts. We're working on this together. Vintage paper. Sage green color, vintage text overlay. Let's try that. Tile. Okay, let's see what we get. All right, and let's look at these. And these are really, really cool. These would be great for junk journal backgrounds. Let's take the first one and upscale that, and let's see how that looks. Save image, pattern checker, and let's pull this one in, and that is gorgeous. I love how that looks. That would make a great junk journal. And for most of the junk journals, you don't even really need to make them seamless. You know, people are going to use them, you know, in single sheets, but still, it's nice to do that. So those all came out really nice. All right, so you see how to create your digital paper. Always use that tile command at the end. That way it will be a seamless. So we are going to go to my designs now. Where are we here? Okay, my designs. And let's go into listings, and in our Midjourney folder. Okay, we have our 12 abstract papers that we did. We are going to select all 12 up here by ticking that little box right there. First thing we're going to do is upscale the images. All right, we want them 4096 by 4096, and we can overwrite our file slot. We don't need to keep that original file. So it will now upscale everything. It'll take just a second. Okay, they've all been upscaled. You can see now 4096, 4096. And now what I like to do is I like to make these 12 by 12 inches, or 3600 by 3600, and 300 DPI. Okay, so what I do is I go in here to old canvas. I still have all 12 of my images selected, and I change this to 3600. Then I click align center, and I click fit vertical. All right, then I will come down here and click on sync. Sync will ensure that it does this same exact thing to all 12 images. It will make sure it fits onto a 36 by 3600 canvas. All right, and you can check that just by scrolling through here. All right, just like that. Once you have that done, you just come down here to the bottom right. It says PNG, click apply, and it will take just a minute here. And these will all be converted to 3600 by 3600, 300 pixels per inch right here. You see that? 3600, 3600, 300 pixels per inch, which is exactly what you want when you are selling digital files. You want them to be high quality, 300 pixels per inch. All right. So now that that is all done, you're going to come back up here to quick actions, click again, download. You're going to select file 2. That is where you outputted your 300 pixels per inch image. Okay? Or pick whatever file it is that you had them go into. Click zip files, download. Now once you have them downloaded on your computer, you can then edit the file names, create your mock-ups, and get them listed in your Etsy shop or on your own website. Okay? But that is how easy it is to create digital papers, seamless pattern papers, using Midjourney and then my designs to upscale and get them at the 300 pixels per inch that you want them to be. Okay, now another option is to download each one of these individually and then send them to another website, like I believe Convertio might do this too. I think you can upscale. You know, I don't use a lot of the other programs very much. I stick with my designs because not only will my designs upscale my images for me, I can also create graphics in there. I can make designs in here. You know, I can do a ton of different things using my designs. They have templates here, you know, for mock-ups. I pretty much can do everything in one location, so that's what I prefer to do. So anyway, that is how easy it is to create your digital papers that you can sell on Etsy or your own website. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you next time.